Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you joining us today. On behalf of SnohAI, thank you for taking time to join us for today's webinar. AI that acts, not just answer, the agentic shift in retail, manufacturing, BFSI, and infrastructure industries. My name is Anushka, and I'll be your host for today's session. We are delighted to have professionals from all the different industries joining us today, and we are also excited to explore how agentic AI is reshaping the way enterprises actually operate. Let's make this session a little interactive. Please introduce yourself in the chat by mentioning your name, your industry, your role, and also your organization. We would love to know from where our audience is. Before beginning the session, I would like to give some housekeeping notes that how the session will be and how long it will be. The session will run about approximately for 30 minutes something, and we'll we encourage you to be active and interactive in the chat throughout, and you can also unmute yourself and ask any of the question if you have. At the end of the session, we'll have a little Q&A round where you can drop your questions and our expert will answer it for you. Now let's talk about why we are here today. Artificial intelligence has rapidly evolved over the past few years, as we all know. We have moved from AI that simply answer questions to AI that can actually understand the context, make decisions, and even execute business tasks autonomously. This new generation of AI, known as Agentic AI, is helping organizations to automate workflows, improve decision making, and unlock measurable business value. In today's session, we'll demonstrate exactly that how these capabilities are transforming industries like retail, manufacturing, BFSI, and infrastructure through real world enterprise use cases. Without any further ado, I would like to give the mic to our presenter today, Harshit. I would like for you to take the session forward. Over to you, Harshit.
Thank you, Anushka. So let's start the session. Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining today. Let me start with a question. How much time does your team spend every week just finding the numbers before they can even start making a decision, pulling a report, waiting on a query, chasing someone for an update?
We encourage you to interact with us in the chat, everyone.
So, SnohAI is our agentic AI platform for enterprise intelligence, and today it's already helping team across industries turns gap into simple conversation. So, the next few minutes, I'll talk through the problem we are solving and SnohAI approaches it. That will move straight into a live demo. So, can you see it? Not just hear about it. So, what we'll cover in this complete session are the basically the problem statement and this how SnohAI solves it and the core capabilities, industries fit. It. So let's start with the problem because because this is something everyone of you will recognize. Every enterprise today is sitting on huge volume of data, but turning that data into a decision is still slow, manual or frustrating. So first we fragment the data. Your business data lives across multiple databases, spreadsheets and files that don't talk each other. Sales data is in one system, inventory on other, and support tickets or else data on any specific warehouse. There is no natural way to interact with it. If you want an answer, someone has to write a query, build a report, or wait for the data team to get back to you. A lot of repetitive manual work. Teams spend hours on every week, pulling the same numbers and building the same charts again and again for every new request. Reporting is static. The moment the underlying data changes, the dashboard you built last week is already out of date. This is the exact gap SnohAI is built to close. Now, let's move how SnohAI solves it. So, how does SnohAI actually solve this? This is the core idea. So, let me spend a minute here. SnohAI is built SnohAI is built as an agentic AI platform. Its simple term, instead of one generic chatbot trying to do everything, you build specialized AI agents where each agent is focused on one part of the business and one part of your data, like sales, inventory, support, production, etc. Where, whatever it takes, maybe these agents don't work in isolation. You bring them together under a master agent. We call this the orchestrator. When a business user asks a question, the orchestrator understands being asked, decide what agent or agents actually have to answer, and brings back one single combined response. Instead of user having to know which system, which team, or which report to go look at. And on the top of that answer, the platform can instantly turns underlying data into a visual representation, like in a chart format. So inside is just a one time answer. It's something you can track over time. So at a high level, build focused agents, connect them under a orchestrator, ask a plain language question, and get back an answer along with a visual representation of data. That's the core solution. I'll show you exactly how it looks in the demo shortly. But before, let me quickly name the capabilities and make this possible. So first, we create an AI agent. The first capability is creating an AI agent. This is where you define an agent's identity, its purpose, and connect it with your data sources. Whenever that's your database, your documents, or any external tool. What this means for you, you can stand up a new specialization agent for any part of your business in minutes without writing a single line of code. The second capability is the orchestrator itself. The master agent is being multiple individual agents together and decide which one to call for a given question. What this means for you, your team stops needing to know which system or which report has the answer. One question and the right agent respond automatically. The next capability is the chat experience, where a business user simply pick an orchestrator and ask the question in natural language without needing to know anything about the data. Anyone can, your team can get an answer directly without depending on the data or IT team for every request. And the next capability is basically turning the data response into the charts with one click and pin that dashboard to the live pin that graph to the dashboard automatically. So the data will automatically update as per the given time. So the main industries which we focus now, this sample platform is now the same platform is flexible enough to apply across industries. And for the phase we are focusing on these industries in retail, It's about sales, performance, inventory, and store level trends. Infrastructure, it's projects, status, assets utilization across different sites. In manufacturing, it's production data, quality metrics, and supply chain visibility. And in BSFI, it's portfolio insights, transaction analysis, and compliance ready reporting. The platform itself doesn't change. What change is which agent and data connections you configure for each industry specific needs. So first, let me show you how we can create any agent. So we'll go to the settings page and just click on the create new agent. We will just pass the name just like I have already created it. And in the prompt, okay, and in the system prompt, we can define how the agent will have to respond, how it will behave and response our questions as per the requirement. So let me define it for this is response. Or we can also extend the prompting as well. So I have defined the basic configuration of the agent here. Now let me show you how can we connect it with the different data sources. So let me just select an database. Just passing the host and the port here. The username which fetch. So any person can directly simply pass their database credentials here and it will directly connect to that database and fetch the insights from that database as well. So just like when we connect, so as you can see the database is connected and shows the tables which the database contains. So it contains basically the 4 to 5 schemas which contain different tables. So let me just save it. and create an agent. Now, so that's how we can create an agent and configure the database as well. And the other options are also available, just like the knowledge base, where we can upload our different types of documents related to our company policies, HRMS portal, etc. here, and user can ask the question and it will fetch it from there. And we can connect different types of connectors as well, just like MCP connectors. In our organization, we host internal MCP servers, so we can connect SnohAI with it directly as well. And the web scraping and our cloud integrations are basically the Google Drive, Gmail, Outlook, and OneDrive. So these connectivity options are also available. Now let me show you how can we create a master agent basically. So so as you can see, I have connected two agents here in a specific master agent. We have to just drag and drop the agent and it will edit it here, just like this. And when we update it, it will automatically save. Now let me show you how can we interact with our data. So let me go to new chat, start with our sales and production data analyst. It will gives you some suggestion as well, or we can ask custom questions as per the requirement. So let me just pass a question. So as you can see, I have just passed the question in normal natural language. It will automatically finds the formula and apply it and fetch the data, which you can see here directly. And if we want to explain this data, we have just write okay. So let me just ask another question. So as you can see, I just want the what are the top 5 products generates the highest revenue in year 2024. So it will fetching the data and displays it here. So these are the basically top 5 products which contributes the highest revenue, and we can visualize this data in different types of graph as well. So let me create a bar graph. So just like this. So by just clicking it, it will automatically fills the parameters, and when we click on plot, so it will shows the real data like this. We can pin these graphs on our dashboard as well. So just like I have created a sales dashboard. So this data will be automatically fetched from database as it will update in our data. Let me show you some other questions as well. So it will fetch the data. So this agent is created for the sales and production data. Now let me show you some other agents as well. So we have created another agent for the company policies and the finance update. So in this we have connected a web scraping URL from where we can fetch the data. So it will web scrape the data from the specific URL and fetches this information, as you can see here. And in when we have to fetch the information is reg, so we have uploaded some policies in it. So this will fetching information from the rag where we upload our company policy documents and the other documents as well. Let me show you the dashboard page as well, where it will fetch the real-time dashboards from the data. So as you can see, I have pinned these graphs in the dashboard, and when the data updated in the database, it will automatically fetch the updated data by fetching the data again. We can also see the data as well by which the graph is being plotted and download that data as well. We can apply different types of filters here, just like this. If you want to fetch a specific graph data, just like this. And we can schedule the report as well of this dashboard so that we can send the updated reports to any specific version which we have to mention. So just writing the mail. Just scheduling it for save schedule. So it will automatically send that report on that specific time to my mail. So that's how the complete application will work. We can create multiple dashboards as per the requirement and store different data in it, and also share this dashboard in the application. So currently there is one user is already available. So when we create different users, we can share this dashboards to that user directly, and they can see it in that page, in the dashboard page. So that's the complete demonstration of SnohAI.
Thank you so much, Arshit, for such an insightful session. I hope today's webinar has given you some practical insights on how enterprise AI is evolving and how simply answering questions to taking intelligent actions. We are now open for questions. You can ask your question in the chat and we'll answer it right away. If you have any questions related to Ava, anything, use cases, industries, or anything, you can ask in the chat. Sanjeev ji, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Chat is not available for me. Can we do the row level security in this system?
So, sir, the row level security is configured in the database as well. So, what we can do the table level security in the application, just like, let me show you it as well.
No. In our database, we are not using row level security. We are using row level security in our dashboards and in our Power BI dashboards. In your
So, sir,
application, can we do that?
so sir, in this, what we can do, let me just specify you. When we connect to the database, we can do the table level security here. So just like if you don't
That is
want
okay.
that, yes, sir. And in the row level security, we can do is one user is creating a specific dashboard which contains the specific data. Just like when I am asking the question, I have just asked the specific data and share pin it to the dashboard and share to specific user. So we can share it there.
I have to create a separate dashboard for every user.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
So there
thank
we
you.
can manage the row level security. Questions regarding this, sir?
No.
So we can share these agent. So we can give the options to the user to create an agent, or the admin will create the different dashboards or the different agents and allowing access to the specific users.
Does
How your
anyone have?
application is different from Power BI and it's working like Power BI, na?
Sir, it is basically working on the agentic AI thing. Dashboard is
Hey,
the add-on functionality on it. So the main motive is to create SnohAI is we connect it with the database and ask any required question from our
yes,
data
yes.
in
Right.
within seconds. In Power BI, the dashboards are being created once and the data
We
will
cannot ask
automatically,
anything.
yes,
Correct,
sir.
correct.
So we can work on it on real time data basically.
Any further questions, anyone?
And sir, one more thing. When we create a Power BI dashboard, if our KRA, KPI, anything is changed in the data, so we have to create another dashboard for it, for the little change as well. But in this, we have just asked it directly to the bot. It will automatically fetch the data and just we have just pinned this graph to the dashboard and that data will automatically updated there.
Right. Madam, please share your detail in my mail ID also.
Sure, sir. We'll share the details.
Are you having my mail ID?
You can share the mail ID. You can tell me here.
It's Sanjeev, SANJWV at insecticidesindia.com.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam. I'm leaving.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. We truly appreciate your time and participation.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone.